Alright, welcome back. For these next two videos, we're going to be talking about Hexx. Now, recently these two albums have been reissued as a part of a box set by Metal Blade Records, and were also reissued by Metal Blade Records on vinyl last year. So, definitely pretty cool there. But here, let's just talk about the first album, No Escape. Now this album was released through Shrapnel Records, and this album is definitely no different from the likes of, even at times, even like early Face Warning, in a way, like not a Brocken album, mostly in a way, not not very similar, but has some similar traits to it, especially with singer Dennis Manzo, excuse me. But the music is definitely also no different from even like Wild Dogs or Trauma, even other bands that were featured on Shrapnel. But it's not pure guitar masturbation like with Yngwie Malmsteen. But here, this is definitely, for a debut album, it's definitely good, but they really haven't really developed their sound yet. There's still some good tracks like Terror Invader, Night of Pain, Beware the Darkness, Night of Fear. There's definitely some good tracks on the other side. But really as a whole, this album really is just kind of a starting point. They really are just about to dip their, feet into, get their feet wet and into it, but still, there really isn't a bad song on here, but at times, it seems to go a little monotonous for me. I think then again, we always have the second album to talk about, which, of course, to me, I'll say more in that video. So with that, there really isn't that much to say. It definitely still has that new wave of British heavy metal sound. It still has, some Saxon here, there, some Diamond Head, some, Iron Maiden, a little bit of Tigers of Pantang, Judas Priest. There's just some of that sound in here, but they just haven't really developed their sound yet. So, but for a debut album, it's not bad. It's definitely worth checking out. And since with Metal Blade, reissuing it as a part of a box set, it's why not? So, this would end up being Dennis Manzo's only album with Hexx. So, after this, he'll be replaced by another guy, which, at this point, I'll mention his name in that video. So until then, if you have heard No Escape, which I know you have, what are your thoughts? If you have any thoughts, definitely post your comments down below. So, until then, this is Heavy Thrasher saying I'm out. It's time to talk about the next album. See you on the other side.